G'day, it's Duane from All the Sound, and I'm sitting here with this absolute stone cold legend, Kerry King. How are you, mate?
I'm well. It's extremely hot and humid here today.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it?
You know, it's been pissing down rain all day, man. And then I saw the sun's going to come out right before we go on and make it fucking hotter. So, we'll get up there, sweat it out, and then go have some drinks and replenish.
But you've been in bigger sweat boxes too, like clubs and like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
This would be a walk in the park.
this being near the coast, I wasn't expecting this oven effect today, but we'll power through it.
I did catch your show the other night in Sydney when you got off the plane, went straight, and I loved it. I thought it was great, and it did occur to me like you were playing in support of Mastodon. I say that loosely because you had an hour and 15 set. Mm-hmm. They played for an hour and a half. To me, it was a co-headlining hit. That's how I saw it. But back in 2007, there's Mastodon now.
That's funny.
2007, they come to Australia the first time in support of you guys in Slayer. 17 years later, they come back. You come back with them again, and you've got Troy's brother playing in your band. It's a bit of
crazy, right?
It's mental. It's like, and so I'm wondering, like, you've got the two brothers. What's it like touring with two brothers? First of all, I believe they've been called the Ballsack Brothers. Is that correct?
I have no idea, man. You got more information than I do.
Well, I talked to Bron before the tour, and he called them the Ballsack Brothers, and I'm like, why is that? And he's like, well, they came from the same ballsack, so that's what they get called.
I can't say he's wrong.
Is it? And look, how's the new? Like, obviously, you got the new album out from Hell I Rise. I've given that a solid belt. I loved it. How's it been received live from the fans around the world?
It's so old to me because it was done for so long that it doesn't really seem like it's only been out 6-7 months. It seems to me like it's been out like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So it's to come do sound. I saw sound on your cap, and I said to do shows like this. And what I notice is the more and more shows we do, more and more people sing back at us. So. Yeah. They're getting more used to it. It's not like, the songs I've done for 40 years and people have had 20, 30 years to stomach them. But, this kind of music has diehard fans, so they ingest it pretty quickly. And seeing us for the first time for these kids, it's a lot, because we all have our own fame in different bands, but to see us all together, it's kind of cool.
Oh, to me, when the Sideshow was announced, there was no way I was missing it. There was no way. What's it like? I have to ask, what's it like touring with these guys compared to, say, touring with Slayer?
Well, it's similar. I mean, me and Paul come from both camps.
Yep.
Phil came from Machine Head, who's a very similar band, I think. Mark, I've known Mark off and on 40 years.
Yeah, right.
So, it's just the business part of being with somebody for 40 years isn't there in this band.
Yep.
It's all fresh. We're all super friends, which was my number one thing. I didn't care how you played because I knew everybody could.
Yeah.
I just wanted people that I knew were close to me already. Now it's more like a family environment, but we're just closer.
Yeah, and look, listening to Mark, it blew me out. Like, that guy's been singing for 30, 40 years, and he still hit that high note, like doing the Killers by the High and Maiden song. Like, and when he hit that, I just went, "There's no way that guy's been singing for as long as he has."
Yeah, man, he throws down for sure, and he's the only singer that ever came and sang with me and Paul during demos.
Yeah, right.
He didn't even have the gig.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were just friends.
Yeah.
So he was just, giving his 2 cents. I said, listen, man, if we do this, we got to recreate you. I want when this record hits, so people hear it and they don't know it's you. We did pretty good.
Mate, it was unreal. What I want to talk to you about is, I'm a tattooist. I've been a tattooist for 15 years, and my idol growing up was Paul Booth. And I understand you're friends with him. He's done work on you. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of guys bow down to him, and it was because of guys like yourself, Phil Anselmo, Max Cavalera, like the tattoos that you guys had back in the 90s. I thought, I didn't know you could tattoo like that.
Oh, sure.
Have you been tattooed lately? Do you still get tattooed?
I don't think I've been tattooed in 20 years.
Yeah. Do you want...
For no other reason than just, like, it was my time to start, it was my time to finish.
You've had
And
enough?
I got stuff that I don't think is done, but I'm not in a hurry to get it done either.
Yeah. What do you have a favorite piece from Paul? Fuck yeah. To see that in person, I've seen that in so many magazines.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. I can't see it.
Oh, it's amazing. But he, like I said, he was my hero growing up. When I saw that, I'm like, I didn't know you could tattoo like that. It changed. I got detentions for drawing like that, so I got into some good trouble. The other thing I've noticed it this weekend. It is tomorrow's December the 8th, and it's that comes up on the 20th anniversary of Dimebag, when Dimebag was taken from us. And I told you that earlier, and that blew you away. Like didn't realize that.
Yeah, I get. Number one, Australia's.
Yeah, we're a different
What am I
planet.
getting? Jet lag, and just figuring out what day it is, because it's not the day I'm used to it being.
Yeah.
And I'm not even thinking about it being December. I'm thinking, okay, it's Saturday. I got this.
Yeah.
When you said that, and I'm like, I used to remember yearly,
Yeah.
and we would do shots, me and my wife or whoever I was with. So that gives me a good reason to do a shot on stage tomorrow night in Brisbane.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there a favorite moment you have with the great man?
Oh, we have tons of them. Me and Dime.
One that you remember?
That's a good way to put it. It was after Dime had passed,
Yeah.
and I was hanging with Vince. And we were actually at Dime's induction in the Rock Walk at Hollywood Guitar Center.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And all the guys got on. I was there, Cantrell was there, Slash was there, Zach was there. I'm probably forgetting some people, but Vince was there too.
Yeah.
And I just started to tell this story that Vince had never heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was about, because I was doing, like a year or two prior, I was doing my own little guitar clinic, so to speak. And one of the guys, I can't remember what city it was in, but he's like, Dime pulls up in his limo and falls out of the limo and, just makes believe he's just obliterated.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't know what to say, and, he's going, what do we do? What do we do? And Dime snacks out of it and he says, jerked you off, didn't I? Like, that sounds like him.
Oh, that's amazing. Listen, Kerry, it's a genuine honour to meet you and to hang out. I'm going to sneak in a quick question, even though we're getting wrapped up. We're on the planet's blown up. We've got to get on a big spaceship. We're going to shoot into outer space. You're only allowed to take one Black Sabbath album with you. Which one is it and why?
I would take... It's easy and it's hard because I'm a super Dio fan.
Yep.
But I would take Sabotage.
Good answer.
Something about the vibe on that record.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, they're all cool, but something about that one. Maybe Symptom of the Universe. I don't know.
It's a hard choice.
It's nonstop badassery.
But the planet is blown up, so you had to grab it.
Yeah.
Sabotage is good. Ben Ward from Orange Goblin agrees.
What?
Ben Ward from Orange Goblin, he agrees. He said the same thing. So
cool.
That's pretty cool. Kerry, thank you so much. Great to have you back in Australia. 5 years.
Great to be here, man.
And a genuine honour for me. Let me tell you, we play a lot of your music in our tattoo studio. Don't you worry.
Sweet.
Best ever. Thanks heaps, Kerry.
Yay, me.